of Aster. When did that happen? Let's go look at that. So this says 3:24 p.m. What the hell? But I haven't been running this all day, so that's the thing. It should be running in the background though. That's the other thing. So that's a little interesting. That's okay. Let's move back to this. Okay, so perfect. I've updated the PolyMarket agent with the following improvements. Changes made. Full market name and consensus display. Okay. Now shows actual market titles instead of just numbers. Okay. Displays market link for each prediction. Okay. Market one, no. Okay. Will Bitcoin hit 100,000 by the end of the year? Okay. CSV with market names. Okay. Let's go ahead and check it out, dude. And it looks like the market is opening here soon. So let's also check that out. She's going to take a minute. You can see she's uploaded or getting the DeepSeek, the XAI, the Queen, the Claude. You got all those models, dude. Access all on GitHub free. Because you're a G. You're a G. You're a G. Okay, you can see there is a little bit of volatility today, of course, every day. Okay, so GLM responded already. Well, the highest temperature in London, that's actually an idea that I want to build out. Because I think, let's go ahead here and say the predict weather prices or weather temperature, weather, and then bid them on PolyMarket. There may be edge here. Okay, you can see here that it's done with the predictions. So market 930. What the hell is some of these say that for? Okay, you can see here that they said no. The consensus said vote said yes. They said no, 3. No trade is 0. Okay, so interesting, dude. So this is alpha for sure. Okay, they said no on this one. Configure trusted. Trust PolyMarket. Will Meta finish week of November 10th above 610? Russia times Ukraine. So no, they all said no here. This is a good one. Will government shutdown end by November 7th? They all said no here. I mean, so that's a pretty obvious one. That's tomorrow. What about November 15th? Interesting. Okay. So see, this enlightens me on new markets, dude. Like I've never seen this market before. So prediction saved here. Okay. So my question here is this. So you can see we still have some markets that are not showing the actual name and link, but I also want to add in maybe a new prompt for the consensus. You can put it at the top. And for now, I wanted to say, based off of all of these responses from the different AIs on the different markets, their sides, they're trying to predict which side to buy or sell, or which side of PolyMarket. Based on all of these, what are the top 3 consensus? Don't use any thinking here. Just look at all of the different answers from the other AIs. And if you had to pick, or based on those, what are the top 3 markets that we have the most consensus on and what side? So that will be the prompt. But essentially what this will do is now it's ran through all the 5, 6 multiple different AIs to get their best answers. And then this consensus AI will go through and try to identify what are the top 3 consensus markets. And those need to be printed out very clearly with a blue background using term color at the end after printing out all the others. Okay, thank you. Make that update. That's far. Thus fire. This is fire. You're fired, dude. Let's get it. Get it every day. Lock in, baby. I spoke to the head of crypto at Kalshi, and that's what he said. I was really surprised as well. Interesting, dude. That's cool. That's cool. You know that guy. Endless testing and back testing. Yes, this is a very patient game. Absolutely. It's not a get rich quick. That's for sure. That's for sure, dude. I'm glad you know. Not financial advice. This game is not easy. This is a fun game, but it's hard and it will take a long time. So I just want to make sure your expectations are set up correctly. Set up correctly. Set up correctly. Much love to you. 777. Let's get it, dude. Every day. Every day. Okay, so far we've already built a few things today. First off, we built that HFT bot. You can rewind because we're still live, right? So you can rewind and go watch that. Yes, number one. That's number one. Number two, we've gone ahead and we've updated our PolyMarket dashboard. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now we're implementing AI agents for that PolyMarket data. I've already showed you some of my data source. I wanted to show you. I want to go ahead and next jump into the volume profile bots, but not yet, because we're not done yet. So perfect. I've made these updates, fixed the market number. Okay, validation, added consensus, blue background. Let's get it. Because this actually enlightened me on some markets already. So for example, November 15th, will the government shutdown end? When will the government shutdown end? Here in November of 2025? The federal government is still shut down. Here's what that means across the country. Government shutdown. Shutdown enters 36 day. Damn, it's the longest in history, huh? Wow, I didn't know that. But that's intel, because if you're looking, our agents discovered this. And if you're looking at this, then it's no. But November 15th is what? 9 days from now? But now looking at this, it's like, okay, we're already in our longest ever. What does that mean? We've got the biggest head of president right now too. So he might keep this locked. I always fire strays with that, man. I'm sorry for you guys. I'm always gonna fire strays. So November 15th, November 30th, December 31st. Damn, if it went that long, that'd be crazy. I mean, this is a 10x here if it goes until November 30th. That's interesting, dude. That's interesting. That's a 10x. But it's already the longest ever. What do you guys think?